Theo. Come on, baby. Yes. Now, some of you I know have got, I'm just putting him on a little bit of a ramp because he just had a bit of milk, so I don't want him puking up. I know some of you have got two babies, twins. So what we'll do is, you don't have to pick up your baby when we come to pick up the baby, but if you want to, you can, and there's option then to swap to pick up the other baby. So, let's get started. The main thing about this is to relax, have fun, and we're just going to heal our bodies, okay? So, a lot of focus on, I've got diastasis recta, which is a separation of the muscle. So, whether you've got that or not, whether you've had a C-section or not, all these focus is on bringing the muscles back together and really strengthening our core. So we've got a few people that are just in the waiting room. Just admit all them. And gone. There we go. Thanks everybody. So we're going to start off with just a really nice breathing technique. And I started using this because Theo's teething. And whether this works for you or not, we're going to do 10 breaths, holding the baby. And at the end, if your baby still isn't calm, so you can use this when your baby's getting a bit of discomfort. If your baby's still not comforted after 10 breaths, you laugh. Okay, that's my way to go forward. So start in a nice seated position or whatever feels right for you. If you want to, you can grab your baby. If you prefer, you can just leave your baby lying down, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. If you're holding your baby, and you can literally sit them up, or you can hold them, whichever feels right. Whichever feels right for you. There we go. And you can place one hand on your heart, one hand on baby's heart. And if you want, you can close your eyes down. If you prefer, you can keep them open. Now we're just going to count with our breath. So I want you to take a nice big inhale in through the nose as if you're smelling your favourite flower. And then exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. As we inhale, allow the chest to expand. Fill the lungs with air, and as we exhale, you can HA sound it out. Nice inhale. Exhale, just relax through the shoulders. Allow them to drop down. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, relax through the jaw. Relax through the forehead. Take a nice big inhale. HA side out. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Relax through the thighs, relax through the hips. Inhale. And on your final exhale, just allow everything to relax through the body, grounding yourself into the practice, grounding yourself into your role as a mama. Slowly flutter the eyes open. I hope that worked for you. Here's a little wriggle bum. And he's really chilled right now. So, moving on from there, let's just start with a few neck rolls. If you want, you can keep your baby sitting on your lap, or you can place them down just on the side. So from here, just start to gently, with that breath that we're working on, gently start to do 3 neck rolls in a clockwise direction. You might start to feel tension in the neck, so just be gentle, nice and gentle and slow. If you feel any tension in certain parts of the neck, feel free to just stay there a moment, pause, take a deep breath in there, and then exhale, continue to work through. Take 1 more breath as we work round here. Yeah. And then slowly, we're going to take them in the opposite direction. So start to take your head rolls in an anti-clockwise direction. I'm definitely getting a few clicks. Feeling tension on the right hand side, not so much on the left today. But using that breath to ground yourself baby to the side, we're going to just take a few neck stretches. So gently placing your baby down. Bless you, Theo. Bless you. So from here, good little boy, we're just going to take a few moments. You're going to take your left hand down to the side, and then we're going to take our right arm up into the air and just do some little twinkles with our fingers, like little stardust. So having a nice stretch through the side body, just allow your neck to gently take it over ear to shoulder. Keeping eye contact with your baby, even if your baby's decided that there's more important things in the room than you. There we go. And then gently inhale, come back to center, exhale, take it over to the opposite side. So just enjoy that really nice side body stretch. Relax the neck. Relax the shoulder. Notice if you're hunching up here. Try and make space between the shoulder and the neck. Take one more breath here and then gently come back to center. Now just going to turn ourselves around to face our baby. We're going to come into butterfly pose. So the soles of the feet come together. The knees, you're doing a happy baby there. The knees come out wide. So from here, just sitting up nice and straight, we're going to take a nice inhale, yeah, and just start to tickle your baby's feet, or you can start to tickle their tummy. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Keeping that eye contact with baby. Ooh, you're very chatty today. Yeah, you're going to tell me a story. Now from here, if it feels good, you can start to hinge from the hips, going a little bit further forward. If that doesn't feel good, then just keep up straight. And the idea is just to allow the thighs to soften out. So take a nice big inhale. And then taking baby's legs, if they feel good, you can just start to roll them in a clockwise direction, giving them a nice little massage. Yeah, do you like that? So once again, using that breath, inhale, sitting up nice and tall, exhale, hinging from the hips, just taking that butterfly pose a little bit deeper, working into the hips. Take one more breath here. Yeah, you're liking that. Take the circle in the opposite direction. This helps baby with their digestive system, so apologies if anyone does get a poo gate moment coming up anytime soon. And then we're going to change into a wide leg position. Now, we have relaxin in our bodies up to 5 to 6 months post-pregnancy. Relaxin is a hormone that basically loosens and softens everything, all the muscles in the body. So, in terms of your range, don't necessarily go as super wide. If you need to, bring it a bit closer. If anybody's got any niggles in the hips, bring one leg in bent, the other leg out straight. And just once again, stay facing your baby, keeping that eye contact. So, from here, optional to do a little song. So once again, I have the legs out straight, one leg bent, one leg straight. So we're going to do row, row, row the boat. So once again, grabbing baby's legs, we're going to take the legs out straight and then take them into the chest. So, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Then we're going to rock them from side to side. Rock, rock, rock your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. This time bring the soles of the feet together with the baby if they do that, and clap them together, otherwise just keep to the first version. Clap, clap, clap your feet gently down the stream, and if we see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Great, we'll do that one more time. So if you've got your one leg straight and your one leg bent, you're going to swap sides. If you've got your legs wide, you might want to try and go a little bit deeper. So you start to hinge once again from the hips, taking hold of baby's legs, just taking your face a little bit closer to your baby. Here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Rocking our boat. Rock, rock, rock our boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Clapping our feet. Clap, Clap, clap our feet gently down the stream. And if we see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Woo! Brilliant. Slowly bring your baby's feet down. We're going to start to gently move into a cat-cow position. So once again, keeping that eye contact with baby, coming onto all fours so that your hips are directly above your knees, your shoulders are directly above your wrists. Hello, hello. And then from here, once again, using that breath. So, really important here, as you inhale, drop the belly, raise the gaze. As you exhale, really draw navel into spine, rounding through the back, bringing those muscles back together. As we inhale, drop the belly, raise the gaze. Maybe stick your tongue out of the baby. As we exhale, rounding through. Yeah, you telling me a story? Inhale, raise the gaze, drop the belly. Yeah, that's a good story. As we exhale, round belly. Really bring the navel to the back of the spine, draw it in. Inhale, open up. As we exhale, rolling through. Let that neck drop. As we inhale, drop the belly, raise the gaze. Allow the shoulders to relax down. Notice if they're scrunching up. As we exhale, really draw that belly in. Take the gaze to the belly button. Let's do one more. Inhale, open up. As we exhale, rounding through. Yeah. And then coming back to a neutral spine. We're going to move the hips a little bit, and then we're going to take it into a little bit of movement through the hips. So from here, just start to, take a figure 8. Really just starting to move the hips, getting a little bit of blood flowing. Remember, engage that core, so sucking the navel as we go forward. Yeah. And then from here, option to just do the one lift or to take it fully round. So what we're going to do is take the knee to the elbow. Then we're going to lift it out to the side, horizontal, so perpendicular, sorry, as if we're a dog peeing up a tree, that's the only way I can think of it. Then we're going to bring the leg round to the back, 90 degrees, and then bring it back through again. So that's knee to elbow, knee out to the side, knee to the back, and then back through, okay? We're going to do 5 on each side. So from here, take a nice big inhale, and then knee to elbow, out to the side, taking it round to the back, and then bring it back through again. Knee to elbow, hinge to the side, taking it back, and then back through. 3 more, here we go. Inhale. Yeah! You really found your voice today, mister. 2 more. Yeah. 1 more. So really switching the glutes on. They lose a lot of muscle in our pregnancy, usually due to relaxing. So then we're going to switch sides. We're taking it to the opposite leg this time. We're going to do 5. Taking knee to elbow, out to the side, kicking up the back, bringing it through. 4 more. Inhale. You are so chatty. Gosh, what a story. Yeah. Keep going with those hip rotations. Really feel the bum, the glutes start to burn. And then we're going to do 1 more. Here we go. Out to the side, round to the back, and down. Nice work. If you need to take a breather at this point, just come to sit back on your heels and take your hands in prayer pose behind your back. This really helps to just open up your shoulders. And this is quite nice to do if you've been changing baby's nappy and hunching over. Just to take that moment, take a few breaths, hands behind the back, open up the chest. Yeah. We're going to come into Superman pose now. So coming back onto all fours, what we're going to do is take a nice inhale. The focus really is on the inhale and the exhale here of the stomach. As we inhale, really expand through the rib cage, and then as we exhale, we're going to lift the left leg and raise the right leg out in front. Okay? And the idea is that we inhale, expand through the chest. Exhale, squeeze navel to spine. And if you want to check if it's super tight, you can then take an inhale, pinch nose, and it really starts to create that lock. So that's really bringing those muscles back together. So we're going to do 5 on each side, and then if you want to, you can either hold it here, or you can bend that back leg, take hold of the foot, and take what I call like a little diamond shape, a little stretch along. If that's too much, then you can always just hold it in that position. Here we go. Take a nice big inhale. Yeah, and then exhale, reaching out. Flex that back foot, suck that belly in. Yeah. Inhale, back to center. Swapping sides. Inhale, exhale. Oh gosh, you are so chatty. Yeah. Take it back to center. Coming out, reaching out. Yeah. Back to center. Inhale, exhale to the other side. Beautiful, really nice work. Really feel the glutes switching on. 3 more each side. Inhale, exhale, reaching out. I hope your little ones are as chatty as this one is this morning. Yeah. Inhale, exhale, take it to the opposite side. From here, inhale, exhale, 2 more. Reaching out. Coming back to center. Inhale, exhale, reaching out. Yeah. Final one each side, and we'll do a little triangle if you want to. So inhale, exhale, reaching out. Staying here if you want to, or bending that back leg. Taking a hand to the foot, and taking a little stretch here, a little diamond stretch. Yeah! And then slowly, take a nice big inhale here, and then bring it back down. Final side, inhale, exhale, Superman. Suck that belly in. Option to stay here, or bending that back leg, taking hold of the foot, and then giving a nice stretch in the diamond position. Take a nice big inhale here, and then gently release, coming back. Yeah. And then from here, we're just going to take a nice little, what I call thread the needle. So, once again, on all fours, last one of our warm-up. We're going to inhale, take the right arm up into the air, and then exhale. We're going to thread the arm through the gap between our hands, and you can just rest your hand, your face, cheek down on the mat, and take a nice stretch. If you want, you can come round to the side where baby is, place your face just by baby, kissing you on your belly. And then option here, if you want to take that opposite hand around and place it on the back. Funny little sausage. So threading the needle, just taking it to the one side. Yeah. You are proper chatty, mister. So take a nice breath here. If your baby kicks you in the face, that's fine. As long as they're enjoying themselves. And then once more, big breath in. Slowly bring yourself back round. Yeah? We're going to take it to the opposite side. So from here, inhale the left arm up into the air, and then exhale, thread it through, placing that left cheek on the floor. Once again, allow yourself to relax into the pose. This is really working the shoulders. And if it feels good, you can take that right arm around the back, place it there. Or you can always take that right hand and do some little twinkle twinkle stars up in the sky for baby. Take a nice deep inhale, relax the shoulder, relax through the body. Take one more breath, and then gently bring yourself back up to all fours. Take those knees wide, the feet together, and take a child's pose. And From here, you can just come right down to your baby if they need a bit of milk or if they need a toy. Give them a little love, give them a little bit of kisses. Coming back into your child's pose. Really feel the stretch through the shoulders. If you want, you can take your arms forward and give baby a little tickle down the body. Or if you prefer, you can bring the arms alongside the body. Or there's an option to bring the hands into prayer position and then over the back of the head if you want that stretch there. So just in child's pose, just feel that beautiful stretch out through the back of the shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out. And then as you gently come up, give baby kisses. Cover them in kisses. Let them know that they're loved, that they're here. And then gently we're going to start to bring the practice up to a bit more dynamic. So from here, we're gently going to come back into our cow position, all fours. And we're going to come into a downward facing dog. So we're going to tuck under our toes and then gently, we're going to lift up the knees, coming into our downward facing dog. From here, just nice and gently start to bend one knee and then the other. Just working it out, using that breath. One knee and then the other. Breathing in, breathing out. Now, from here, we're going to bring ourselves back to dropping our knees. Dropping our chest and our chin. And as we do so, we're going to kiss baby. So drop the knees, the chest and the chin. Kiss baby, coming back up, push through the arms. Tuck the toes under and then back into downward facing dog. So with this, you might want to count the numbers, or if you do speak a second language, you might want to count in your second language. So from here, from downward facing dog, suck in that belly, then drop your knees, drop your chest and your chin, kiss baby. 2, tucking the toes, coming back into our downward facing dog. Once again, feel that beautiful stretch through the back of the legs. Try and get the heels to the floor. Maybe they get there, maybe they don't, it doesn't matter. Relax through the shoulders, pressing through the first finger and the thumb in particular to protect our wrists from carpal tunnel. And then slowly think about pulling that navel into spine. Dropping the knees, the chest and the chin, kisses for baby. 3, tucking the toes, taking yourselves back up into downward facing dog. Final, here we go. Take a nice breath in. Relax the shoulders away from the ears, dropping the knees, chest and chin, kissing baby. Pushing yourself back up, tucking the toes, and back to downward facing dog. Once again, take a nice big in-breath here. Exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin, kiss baby. And then coming back. From here, we're going to take a little side plank. So, if you, over baby, bending that front knee, take your opposite knee out straight, and then reaching up nice and high. With your hand in the air, just take it over towards baby. You can do some clicks or some stars, some little twinkles. And we're just going to do one round of twinkle, twinkle here. So, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Nice. We're slowly going to take it to the opposite side. Once again, apologies for my singing, but let's do twinkle, twinkle on the opposite side. Ready? So stretching up through the side body. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Nice. Slowly come back to all fours. Gosh, Thea, you like my singing so much you cry when I stopped. Tuck those toes under lift up into a downward facing dog. Take a nice breath here. We're gently going to lift the right leg up and then bring it forward, foot between the hands, back knee goes down. We're just going to come into a nice little low lunge. So really working through that pelvis, arms up into the air, and then you can literally pitter-patter down onto your baby. Some tickles down, inhale up, and then as you lunge forward, just pitter-patter down. Nice. Inhale up, yeah, pitter-patter down. Final one, inhale up, and pitter-patter down. Now you're not going to like this next bit, we're doing a lunge. So we're going to tuck the back toes under. We're going to come into a high lunge, so really engage the thighs, and then slowly rise up into your high lunge. Squeeze the glutes, feel that burn. Yeah, tell me about it. Breathing in, breathing out. Once again, popping some little magic dust down onto baby. Hello. Yeah. Take a nice breath in. Exhale down. If you want to, if your baby does not weigh a ton at this point, you can pick your baby up. We're going to toe into our warrior two. So from here, we're going to inhale, exhale, open up into our warrior two. If your baby is not too heavy, and you can pick them up, yeah, and you can place them on that front knee if you want to. Yeah? If they weigh a ton like Theo, you might be like, leave the baby on the mat. From here, we're just going to really take some deep breaths. Inhale in. Exhale. Deep breath in. If you're not holding your baby, you can take your arms out to the side with your gaze or drishti to the front middle finger. Really switch on the glutes. Ground down through that back foot. Make sure that you are grounding down through the heel of the front foot. Take one more breath here. And then gently, you're going to place your baby back down on the mat. We're going to go into a warrior three. So from here, you're going to take your weight into the front foot. And what we call aeroplane. You're going to aeroplane, take that back leg up into the air. Option to take, yeah. Option to take the hands into prayer at the front. Maybe aeroplane them alongside the body. Or twinkle, twinkle above their head. Breathing in for three. Breathing in for two. Breathing in for one. Nice work, everybody. Slowly bring that back leg down. Bring yourself back down onto the mat. So placing the hands down. Yeah, bring yourself back down into all fours. We're going to go into our downward facing dog and do the same on the other side. Tuck in toes, take it up nice and high. Take a nice deep breath in here. Inhale, raise the left leg up into the air. Exhale, bring that foot between the hands. Back knee goes down, coming into our low lunge. So from here, inhale, reach and tickle baby as we take the arms up into the air as we lunge down a bit further. Take it, tickle baby. Inhale, coming up. Yeah. Once again, tickling baby. And then once more. Now from here, we're going to come into our high lunge. So if you want to, you can stay in that low lunge. Otherwise, tuck in the back toe. Engage. And then gently lift up. So squeeze the glutes. Magnetize those legs together. Option to raise the arm into the air. And then tickle down. Twinkle, twinkle. Twinkle, twinkle. That's a good story. Yeah. Two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Woo. Inhale. Wee. Exhale. Woo. Coming into our warrior three. Take an inhale. Exhale. Slowly coming into our warrior two. So if you want to, you can pick your baby up at this point. Oh, Mr. Heavy. Place them on the thigh and have a little connection that way. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, looking straight at the camera, bless him. Otherwise, you can leave the baby on the mat and just enjoy your warrior two. Breathing in for three. If you want a little weight workout, you can lift them Simba style into the air and down. Yeah, you like that. And then for two, whee. Yeah. Final one. Lifting up and slowly down. Gosh, you heavy thing. Slowly place baby back down as we come into our warrior three. So taking the weight into that front foot, gently lifting that back leg up and off the mat. Breathing in here, breathing out. Hands can be in heart prayer. They can be aeroplane. Zoom, zoom, aeroplane mode. Breathing in, breathing out. If you have a scarf maybe, you can be gently taking that over baby's face. Make sure you flex or point that back foot, grounding down through the front foot. Engaging that core, navel to spine. Take one more breath here, and then gently bring yourself back down onto all fours. Nice work. Take a nice big inhale here, then tucking the toes under, once again coming into downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Take a nice inhale, look to baby. Bend those knees, jump or step to the top of the mat. From here, we're going to do chair pose. So bring the feet together, dip and rise, scooping up, putting magic all over baby, coming into chair pose. Make sure that the knees are hugging together into the center line, hinging at the hips and the arms out in front. Breathing in and breathing out. For 3. Breathing in, sink a little bit lower for 2. Yeah. Breathing in and breathing out for 1. Now from here, we're going to take a nice forward fold. Now if your shoulders feel really tight, you might like to bring the arms behind the back, interlace them, open up the shoulders as you forward fold. If you want, you can stay here, gazing down at baby. Or if you prefer, you can rotate between the two. So as you inhale, coming up to your chair pose. And then as you exhale, taking it into a forward fold, interlacing the hands behind the back, drop the head, and pull some faces at baby. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, folding forwards. 2 more. Inhale, scooping up. Exhale, forward fold. Final one. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, forward fold. Nice work, everybody. Gently release the arms down. Tickle baby. Tickle, 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 tickle. And then nice and gently start to roll up, second all 32 vertebrae, till we come to stand at the top of the mat. Now we're going to come into some hip circles here. So from here, just admitting somebody who hasn't dropped off, we are going to option to pick up your baby. Yeah, we're going to get you involved now. So from here, gently picking up baby, coming into what we call the brace mode. So the arm goes across and the other hand goes underneath. So in that safety brace, we're just going to take some nice hip circles. So literally just circling around in a clockwise direction, letting baby know. Circling around. Yeah, use that breath. Breathing in nice and deep as if you're, did a little belch then, as if you're breathing and smelling in your favourite flower. And then exhale, so trying to relax your shoulders. Often when we're in this brace position, we literally brace up and tighten our entire body. So try and relax your shoulders. And then gently, we're going to take it in the opposite direction. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. So that's made you nice and quiet. Now we're gently going to take them into tiger pose. So from here, you're just going to lift the arm, let baby's arm flop under. Then like a seat belt, you're going to take that hand and place it on their thigh. So you literally got them like a seat belt. And then taking the hand from underneath, you're going to flop them forwards and bring the hand onto the back. So just a nice bit of tiger pose. And if you want, you can stroke their back. And from here, once again, just circling those hips. Yeah, you right there, mister? Circling those hips, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. 2 more breaths here. Take a nice big inhale in. Final breath. We're going to swap sides. So coming back into the brace mode, we're going to take the hand from underneath, bring them on top, swapping the arms, taking that hand back underneath. So once again, with this hand, we raise it up so that the arm just flops underneath. Then take it over as if it's a seatbelt. The hand goes to the thigh. Then roll the baby slowly forwards and bring your hand either to straight the back or you can hold them underneath. Yeah? And gently once again, just circling those hips. 5 nice deep breaths. Breathing in and out. In for 4 and out. Relax the shoulders, maybe take it in the opposite direction. Inhale. Two more. Inhale. Swap sides if you need to. Final breath. Fabulous. Now you can stay here if you want to, or because babies feel that they're the most important thing in the room, you can come back to that brace hold if you want to. And then, because babies love to feel like they're taller than everybody else in the room, and super important, yeah? You can always take underneath your arms of your baby, lift them up onto your head. There we go. And make them feel like they're the tallest person in the room. And if they're not chuckling now, they love to feel like they are super important. So a little bit of a weight workout for mama, and baby feeling like they're super tall. Gently bringing them back down. Hello. And then I'm going to lay them back down onto the floor. Gently down. Hello, sweet pig. A little bit more milk for you, yeah. There we go. Now, from here we're going to come into Malasana pose. This is yogi squat. Great for the hips, great for the pelvic floor. So, 2 seconds, I'm going to take that out while I show everybody. You're going to come from a standing position, toes out, heels in. We're going to inhale the arms up, and then exhale, bring the hands through heart center, coming down into our yogi squat. So I want you to be facing your babies. Now, if for any reason it feels uncomfortable, if you haven't got your heels on the floor, take your stance a bit wider. Option to grab a block or something to pop under your bum if you need to give that little bit of support, okay? So if it's too much, to take that weight into the heels, create that block underneath. Now with this, often we hunch over like I'm doing now. We want to make sure that those elbows are into the knees, hands at heart center, pushing the knees away, opening up the chest. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, tickle, tickle, tickle. Breathing out. Final breath here. And then gently, you're going to come and bring the hands behind you and just sit gently down onto the mat. Now we're going to come into bridge pose. And with bridge pose, you might want to grab that block to place in between your knees, just to squeeze. Now, as I said before we started, if you have not got a block, you can grab a cuddly toy, place that between your knees and squeeze. Now with bridge pose also, there is an option, if you want to place baby on your knees so that they're sort of riding like a horse almost. Or you can do them up above the head like aeroplane. And obviously if your baby has just drank some milk or is dribbling because of teething, you might not do the aeroplane one because you might have a little bit of wetness in your face. So from here you can leave baby on mat if they prefer. So gently bring yourself into bridge pose. Now, if you are struggling from separation of the muscles, you might want to turn to your side to bring yourself down and then roll onto your back rather than going straight back down, because you might have some doming. okay? And we want to avoid that. So, as I said, there is the option to, with bridge pose, bring your baby onto your knees and then lie back. Yeah, because you love this with daddy. So from here, gently bring yourself down. Just make a little bit of room. Otherwise, you can place that block between your legs and squeeze it. So, lying down. Bend those knees. Here we go. Take baby either side. Take the head down. Make sure that you tuck chin to chest. Take a nice big inhale. And then as you exhale, draw navel to spine. Push the back into the floor. Push through the heels. And then raise the hips into the air. Really squeeze those glutes. Yeah. And then gently lower down. Once again, take a nice big inhale. Raise the chest, not the belly. Exhale, draw navel to spine. And then slowly roll up, lifting baby into the air. Squeeze the glutes. And then exhale. Slowly lower down, rolling through the upper back. The last thing down is the bum. We're going to do 3 more of these. Take an inhale. Really breathe into the rib cage as we exhale, draw navel to spine, then slowly roll up. Yeah. Squeeze the glutes, push down through the heels, and then gently roll down. 2 more. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, navel to spine, lifting up. Whee! Whee! And then slowly lower down. 1 more. Take an inhale. Exhale, navel to spine. Whee! Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the block if you've got it in between your legs. Take a nice big inhale. Whee! All the way down. Nice work. If you did go for the aeroplane mode overhead, you will definitely be feeling that on your arms by now. So, from bridge pose, we're nice and gently going to get up. So placing baby to the side to gently bring our way back up. And you can just place baby on the mat for this one. We're going to do some heel taps. So from here, gently bring yourself back down into your bridge. If you want, you could place for this one your baby between your legs and onto your tummy, but because I've just fed him, that's the last thing I'm going to do right now. So bring yourself back down. If you want, you come alongside your baby. Yeah, hello. Lying down, once again. We're going to take a nice inhale into the chest. You want to raise the chest up nice and high. Exhale, really suck navel into spine, push the back into the floor. So you should feel or see your rib cage expanding. On the next inhale, slowly prepare yourself. Exhale, raise up so that your shoulders and your head are off the mat. Take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, you're going to just gently bring your right hand to touch your right heel. As we inhale, come back to center. Exhale, tap that left hand to your left heel or ankle, come back to center. Gently take it to the right. Inhale, back to center. Take it to the left, tap that ankle, back to the center, over to the right, back to center, over to the left, back to center, over to the right, back to center. 2 more, over to the left, back to center, over to the right, back to center. Gently lower the head and shoulders down. Bring your knees into the chest and give yourself a little rock from side to side. Just relax and release any tension through the back and just allow yourself that little wiggle. Just stay in this position. We're just going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to take our legs into a tabletop position. And once again, you want to keep your shoulders and your head down on the floor this time. But that same thing is that we're going to breathe into the rib cage, expand. Exhale, draw navel to spine. And then with our legs in tabletop position, as we exhale, we're going to take our heel down to tap the floor and bring it back up again. So as we inhale, expand through the rib cage. Exhale, draw navel to spine as we take the heel down and bring it back up again. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Maybe tickle baby gently as we inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Really make sure that you're really grounding down your back into the floor. Make sure you're really sucking navel to spine. We want to feel like we've got a corset on and we're trying to bring those muscles back together, and that you're breathing into the top of your rib cage. So you should feel the rib cage expand rather than breathing into the belly. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, tapping down. Inhale, exhale. Nice. Bring those legs back to center. Once again, bring them into the chest and just give yourself a little rock from side to side, giving baby a little tickle at the same time. From here, we're gently just going to make our way up. So if you want to, you can roll onto your side and bring yourself up to your seated position. From here, we're going to take a nice little supine twist before we come into pigeon and then shavasana. So with our supine twist, we're going to bend the right leg and then just take that left foot over the top. So if you can see me this way, the right leg is bent and the left foot is over the top, keeping that eye contact with baby. From here, you're going to take a nice inhale up, and gently, we're going to do a closed twist. So with the left knee bent, you're going to right arm up, exhale, taking that twist over to the left. Taking a nice inhale in, breathing in, and breathing out. With every in-breath, I want you to straighten up through the spine. And with every exhale, I want you to just twist that little bit deeper. So we're starting to try and bring those muscles once again back together, closing. During your if anyone did pregnancy yoga, we'd have been doing open twists, right? We wouldn't have been wanting to squeeze baby. But now that baby is no longer in the belly, we want to bring those muscles back together. So take a nice big inhale, sitting up nice and tall, no slouching in front of that TV. Especially you find with breastfeeding, you're hunching over quite a lot of the time. Even with bottle feeding, with baby in the arms, super heavy, you start to hunch through the shoulders. So sit nice and tall. Really enjoy that beautiful stretch. Take 1 more breath here. And then gently release. We're going to bring ourselves into pigeon pose on this side first, and then we'll swap, do the twist and pigeon on the other side. So, taking that left leg, that top leg, back. We're going to just gently move ourselves into our pigeon pose. So I'm going to come back a little bit. So, pigeon pose. Left leg out straight, right knee bent. Now if it's too much, if this feels too much, do a 90-90 with your legs, where you can have a 90-degree angle with the front leg and a 90-degree angle with the back leg, okay? So if that's too much pigeon pose, come into your 90-90. Hello. And from your pigeon pose, you can cover baby in kisses, tickle them, and use that breath to just relax into the pelvis. Make sure that those hips are square. So often we drop one side maybe. So try and focus on making sure those hips are square. And you can be right close up to baby. Giving lots of kisses, lots of tickles, lots of smiles, lots of love. Breathing in, breathing out. The breath is super important. Notice the areas in your body where you might be holding tension. So the jawbone. Notice if you're clenching in your jaws. Maybe the forehead. So use that breath, and as you exhale, let yourself just become grounded, relaxed. Take 1 more breath here, and then gently we're going to bring ourselves back up to do our supine twist on the opposite side. So this time we're going to take the left leg underneath, bent, the right leg on top. So just face forward so you can see that. Left leg underneath, and my right leg is on top. Then, coming back to you, we're going to inhale that left arm up into the air, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, bringing the arm around that knee, and then taking the twist to the opposite side. So you should feel it through the back of the thigh. Breathing in here for 1. Exhale, relax through the shoulders. As we inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Think about closing that gap, so bringing the thigh towards your chest. Exhale, relax that shoulder. Breathing in for 3. Relax, notice where you're holding that tension. Breathing in for 4. Relax as you exhale. Final breath. Sitting up nice and tall. And then exhale, so you can just turn that little bit more. Slowly releasing, come back to center as we make our way into our pigeon. So from here, we're going to bring that right leg over, taking it to the back. Front knee is bent, right leg is straight. Hello. And then from here, slowly making your way down, tuck that back toe under, so you're pushing through the blade of the top back, you're pushing through the top of the back foot. And then from here, if it feels comfortable, you can start to walk those hands down, so you are literally coming onto the floor, almost face to face with baby. Giving some kisses, giving some tickles, pulling some faces, maybe pulling my hair, maybe pulling your hair. Breathing in and breathing out. This is our last pose, as we're going to come into our Shavasana now for our last 5 minutes. Now with Shavasana, depending on the age of your baby or how your baby's mood is today, if you want, you can lie on your left hand side alongside your baby. So just lie alongside your baby or babies, facing them, lying on your left hand side just for your Shavasana. Or you might prefer to lie on your back in what we call the traditional Shavasana. Yeah. And for this, you can have baby, if you want to, if they want, lying on top of you. Or, yeah, and you can do a bit of tummy time. So lying on top of you, doing a bit of tummy time, if that suits them. Or, if your baby's old enough so that you're not facing them, you can always get a chair and put your legs up on the chair and lie down. So, if you want, hello Bubba, you can always lie, hello, yeah, alongside them like this. Hello, for our Shavasana. Hello. And allow yourself to just relax down to the playlist, to the final song on the playlist. Yeah. And you can just enjoy your Shavasana. If you want, you can close your eyes. Or like this little one, just staring into my eyes. Yeah. Use the breath. Think back to the beginning where we do our 10 breaths. Maybe place hand on baby's chest or heart. With every exhale, just allow yourself to release that tension, and hopefully it will calm baby down too. Notice if you've got any tension in the shoulders. Relax and exhale, let go. If it feels comfortable now, you can start to close your eyes. And with every exhale, just allow yourself to do that little check through the body. Notice if there's any tension in the forehead. Notice if there's any tension in the jaw, and if there is, just give it a little wiggle maybe from side to side. you can take the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Coming down the body, notice if there's any tension in the shoulders. With every breath, just allow yourself to calm, relax. Breathing in, breathing out. And just allow yourself to enjoy this moment with baby. Breathing in, breathing out. And maybe start to take your senses. So start to notice the smells around you. Maybe you can smell your baby. Breathe in their smell. And allow that to relax you. Sense of touch. Maybe you've got your hand on your baby. Just allow that connection there as you inhale, the touch of your baby. Maybe your baby's holding your finger. Even if they're pulling your hair, just allow that sense of touch to ground and relax you. A sense of taste. So notice the taste in your mouth. Breathe in. Breathe out. A sense of hearing. Maybe you can hear your baby breathing. Maybe your baby's gabbling. Maybe your baby's laughing. Maybe your baby's crying. Allow yourself to take a nice deep inhale, whatever it is. Whatever you can hear, and just exhale. Bring yourself into that present moment. Not thinking about what's happened already today. Not thinking about what you need to do for the rest of the day. Just being here, present on the mat, with your baby. Even my super hyperactive baby is actually quite calm right now, just lying next to each other. Breathing in, breathing out. And then gently bring yourself back to your sense of sight by flickering the eyes open. Taking a look at your beautiful baby. Looking at your baby and thinking, what absolute amazing miracle. How somehow you were able to manage to birth this beautiful baby. Yeah. And how blessed you are. And if you want to stay down on the floor, you can. If your baby is ready for their nap, hopefully they're nice and calm, ready for their nice beautiful nap right now. And hopefully you feel a little bit rested too. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I hope the little one got something out of it. Please do, we're going to have a little play around with the time. So do let me know if this time worked for you, or if like 10 o'clock works better or anything like that. If there are any parts of the body that you really want to focus on that I didn't today, let me know and we could do something next week. And if you want to stay on the floor, sleeping, having a bit of a shavasana once the baby's gone to bed, you've got the playlist. So maybe you can play that as you breastfeed or have a relaxation throughout the day. Thank you so much for joining. I hope on this it's really gross here in London. I don't know whereabouts, like Helen, if it's the same in Norfolk or whatever, but I hope that just even today, sometimes you just can't, it's just gross and you think, oh, can I even be asked to go for a walk? Hope you enjoyed it. Take those breaths. Remember, when they kick off, do those 10 breaths, and if it doesn't work, just laugh. It's helping me. I wish you all so much love and support and we will get through this lockdown together and be outside the better, and having lots of coffees and cakes out in the open. So lots of love from me to you, from Theo. Say bye-bye. He's ready for his nap. Take care and lots of love to you all. Thank you so much for joining. Big love. Bye guys.